Hi Cancer, it's Jodie. Now I'm back to give you a weekly reading for the first week of January 2020 already. So Cancer, what I'm going to be doing first is starting with some oracle messages, moving on to your general tarot reading and then your love reading. So I have purchased a new deck of tarot cards. As most of you know, if you've watched me before, I do usually use the Golden Universal Tarot deck. So I'm going to continue using this deck. It's a deck that I'm accustomed to, I'm comfortable with. To further clarify the cards, I'm also using the Gilded Tarot now. So I've got two sets of tarot decks that I'm going to be working with. But as I say, firstly I'm starting with your messages. So firstly, these are the light worker cards. So in this deck is represented all different light workers from around the world, from different times. So firstly, I'm asking for any messages for you, Cancer, from this deck. Are there any messages, please, for Cancer? Are there any messages for those born under the sign of Cancer, please? Cancer, you've got quite a few messages. Okay, let's have a look. Firstly, you have Krishna, devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognised. You are loved unconditionally. So firstly, Krishna, a fellow light worker, devotion. So your devotion with regards to spirituality has been recognised. You then have Bridget, inner strength. Move back to wholeness. Recognise that you have the power. So this is a Celtic light worker. You then have Green Tara, supreme protection. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation and trust. So 3 very to the point messages here with regards to your own spirituality and the path that you are on yourself. Trusting in what's to come here, and you are being recognised. Okay. So moving on to the second deck. Now these oracle cards, most people watching, if you're new, welcome. You may or may not recognise these cards. They are the Romance Angels Oracle deck. So these messages are very much with regards to love and romance. Are there any messages, please, for Cancer? Right, have one message. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So whether this is on your part or somebody else's, whether it's the fact that you're addicted to them or they're addicted to you, or there could be some type of other substance involved, possibly not even a substance. You know, I can become addicted at times to chocolate. But that's not going to have a major effect on my life as long as I don't, obviously, become unhealthy. So there is a impact with regard to this message. So do take this in. Codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. Right. Cancer. As I say, firstly, starting with your general reading for this next week ahead, and then moving on to love reading. What can Cancer expect to be happening, please, over this next week? What can people born under the sign of Cancer expect to be happening over this next week, please? Okay, first card we have here, the High Priestess. Beautiful, beautiful card. We then have the Devil card, also known as the zodiac sign of Capricorn. You have the Nine of Wands, and you also have the King of Cups, King of Water. Okay, so there are dramatic changes from what I can see over this next week within yourself. Firstly, the High Priestess here, she is indicating to you, to me, to you, that your own intuition is being heightened. So listen to your own guidance. Any type of coincidences, dreams, synchronicities. And what can help is to write these down and read back throughout the previous week or month. I can see an ending here to avoidance with regard to emotions. So if you've been holding back or not opening up to certain people or a certain someone, I can see this coming to an end over this next week. It's like you're coming out of your shell, excuse the pun, over this next week. Now, as I say, I'm using the Gilded Tarot to clarify. So firstly, I'd like to clarify the Devil and the King of Cups. Okay, straight away, before I've even asked, my mind is completely blank. The High Priestess, on top of the High Priestess, we have here the Four of Cups and the Ten of Wands. Okay, so here you are being asked not to be taking on too much, especially when it comes to emotions. The only way I can explain this is be extra aware of who you're spending time with over this next week. As you may be sensitive to other energies, you may be feeling a little bit overwhelmed when it comes to emotions, and I am seeing a big change of this over the next week. Right, the Devil. Can you please clarify why the Devil card is here? Okay, we have the Empress. So we have the Mother of the deck. Getting in touch again with yourself, your emotions, being very passionate with regards to what matters to you. So really going inwards over this next week. It's like you're going in and then expressing and coming out. Nine of Wands. Can you please clarify why the Nine of Wands is here? Okay, we've got the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Earth, and jump to the floor, we have the Sun. Beautiful, beautiful card. There is this want or need over this next week for more security, and focusing again on your happiness with the Sun card here. So the Queen of Pentacles, much like the King of Pentacles, seeks something secure, something grounded long term. Coming out of avoidance mode for you is going to be good. Coming out of yourself, expressing yourself, I'm seeing here as a positive. As I can see here, you're wanting something a little bit more stable, a little bit more secure. So this could very much be with regards to finances, work and business, as much as it can be with regards to love and relationships. Okay, I will also clarify the King of Cups. So King of Cups, overall being a little bit difficult to read to other people, which is why I can see you here as actually expressing yourself. Can you please clarify the King of Cups? Why is the King of Cups here, please? We have the Queen of Swords, the King of Pentacles, we now have the King, and the King of Swords. So being very expressive, again, with regards to your emotions, especially to people who more recently may have been finding you a little bit difficult to read. If you've been avoiding opening up, expressing yourself, saying whatever it is you're wanting to say. Again, the King of Pentacles, much like the Queen, is seeking something more secure, seeking something more long-term. And overall, Cancer, the positive over this reading is you're very much focused in here on yourself and your happiness. That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. We all need to start with ourselves and be focused on what it is that makes us happy, comfortable, healthy, to be able to be there for other people. It's not selfish to put yourself first and to be focusing on your needs, which I can see you doing. So that's a positive. Okay, so overall, as a overview of your general reading, Cancer, you're seen here to be coming out of your shell. Again, excuse the pun. Okay, right, on to your love reading. So this reading is very much focused in on love and romance, as this is what I'm focusing on. I am using my Golden Universal Tarot deck again. What have we got? Jumped. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Right, Two of Pentacles, weighing things up, not sure what to do. Looking at ways to remain balanced. Reverse position here tells me we've got some type of completion with regards to weighing things up in love. Okay. What can Cancer expect to be happening, please, within love and romance over this next week? 3 cards all jump to the floor. Right, first card, 8 of Wands. Absolutely fantastic card. 4 cards. You then have the 2 of Cups alongside this card. Beautiful card within any love reading. You have the 6 of Wands here, known as the feel-good card. Cancer, we then have the 2 of Swords. Okay, so let's have a look. These 3 have jumped together and we've had the 2 of Swords jump on its own. Okay, so we do have communication here, which I would say is obviously uplifting your spirits within love. 2 of Cups, yes, can be seen as a soulmate card, but it is also known as the card of equilibrium. So we've got mutual attraction, mutual respect, mutual feelings overall, which is good. And the 6 of Wands, literally seen as the feel-good card. Somebody here is making you feel very good. I'm seeing it as being mutual, especially with the 2 of Cups right in the middle. So firstly, Cancer, communication is indicated over this next week. Quite passionate, loving, very calm. 2 of Cups here shows that there is some type of connection between you and this person. 6 of Wands, overall feeling very, very good. 2 of Swords. Now the 2 of Swords, we've got this lady, whether you're male or female, we've got this lady here. 2 swords, 2 completely different directions, blindfolded as to what to do. So, firstly, I would like to clarify the 8 of Wands. We've got this communication indicated over this next week, and I will go on to then clarify the 2 of Swords. Can you please clarify why the 8 of Wands is here? Let's see what we've got. Okay, we have the Emperor, the father of the deck. We have the Ace of Swords, absolutely fantastic card with regards to the 8 of Wands. We then have the Seven of Wands here. So, somebody is really wanting more to be happening, wanting to gain more momentum. Now, for the Emperor to appear, the father of the deck, he is very much in control of his emotions. He's very responsible, which tells me about this person that, again, whether they are male or female, this is somebody who they are at present very in control of their own emotions, and this is somebody who is wanting things to pick up a pace. Ace of Swords, absolutely fantastic card. This tells me it's very positive communication. And we've got the Seven of Wands here, so we've got lots of passion. So I'd expect somebody to either be talking with regards to passion and romance, or being quite passionate and focusing into what it is they're wanting to say. Quite a powerful presence with the Seven of Wands. Right, Two of Swords. Let's see why the Two of Swords is here. Can you please clarify the Two of Swords? Why is the Two of Swords here, please? Right, we have here the Four of Pentacles. Hasn't really told me a lot, to be honest, Cancer. Okay, Four of Pentacles, we've got holding on, not wanting to let go. So Two of Swords here, being in two minds as to what to do. Let's ask for any more cards. Any more cards, please, to clarify the Two of Swords. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups and we have the Six of Pentacles. So this tells me that there is previous growth between you both. Again, there's lots of passion involved. There is wanting on your part here as well, some momentum. So wanting things to pick up a quicker pace. So, excuse me, Cancer, I would say that you're both very much on the same page here with wanting things to continue, wanting things to pick up a pace. Possibly not quite sure how to do so with the Two of Swords here appearing. The connection between you both tells me that it's beautiful. You've got a beautiful connection to have the Two of Cups. Looks to me as if you're feeling very good with regards to some communication here. So overall, your love reading over the next week, fantastic. Not seeing any huge major steps, okay? And these are generic readings. They will not, okay, they will not resonate every single week for every single person born under the sign of Cancer. But of course, I hope that they do. So yes, communication is indicated over this next week, leaving you feeling very good. But I would say here with the Two of Swords appearing, just not quite sure how to pick up a pace with this person. Not quite sure how to reach the next step between you both. Okay. But again, Four of Pentacles showing, which tells me that you're not wanting to let go. Okay, so sort my cards. Cancer, onto my last oracle deck. Okay. These are my favourite cards. These are my Archangel Michael cards. Are there any messages, please, for Cancer? Are there any messages for people born under the sign of Cancer, please? Cancer, you have 4 messages. Okay, firstly, pay attention to your dreams. Very to the point message. These messages, they do come alongside prayer. So Cancer, I'm going to read the prayers aloud, and then it's entirely up to you if you wish to read this within prayer. So, first prayer, pay attention to your dreams. Thank you for tucking me into bed tonight and helping me enjoy a wonderfully restful night's sleep. Archangel Michael, I invite you into my dreams as my teacher, guide and healer. Please allow me to understand the situation on a spiritual level and to give me guidance. You then have guarded and protected. Thank you for protecting my loved ones and me, ensuring that we're safe and that all of our needs are met. I now accept your help gratefully and gracefully, knowing that it's right for me and all others to accept heavenly assistance. Self-respect. Dear God and angels, thank you for helping me see myself as you see me, through the eyes of love. Thank you for honouring and respecting me. Please guide me to do the same for myself and grant me the courage to speak up on my own behalf. I ask for your protection in all of my relationships so that I'm surrounded by loving and kind people. And Cancer, last but not least, ask Archangel Michael to help you with this situation. Archangel Michael, thank you for assisting me with this situation. You can, of course, add to this if you want to. Please help me be filled with faith and peace at all times. Okay, so Cancer, I have completed the readings. We have got quite a lot of messages here. And of course, I hope that the readings resonate and that they help. Please do give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed watching, and do subscribe to the channel if you can. It does help to keep the channel going. I'm not currently giving or providing, should I say, I'm not currently providing personal readings as I'm trying to be a little bit more focused on the channel, the children. And obviously at the moment I'm 5 months pregnant, so with regards to spirituality especially, I need to take things as easy as possible. I will be back again next week, and your monthly reading for January, your monthly January 2020 reading is already available. I will place a link at the end of this video, just here somewhere. So yes, I wish you all the very best. Have a fantastic week. If I do not see you again anytime soon, look after yourself and take care. Bye for now, Cancer.